Hey there, everybody. This is Season 5, Episode 10 of The Mark Mo Show, Seasons in the Abyss. Welcome. Welcome to our little podcast. Now, just about completing 5 seasons with you fine, beautiful people. And my amazing co-host and producer of The Mark Mo Show, amongst many other things, Aiden Maloney. How are you?
Hola. Doing pretty good. Pretty chillin'. A bit of a long week. Got rained on, which was kind of refreshing, actually. It was like one of those warm rains.
Right.
You know?
It's like nature's way of saying, yeah, winter's just about done. Buddy.
Right. And then go figure, because we're in the Midwest, there's like a 80% chance of snow on Wednesday, and it's like, God damn it.
Yep.
This is why we can't have nice things.
It's exactly why we can't have nice things.
Absolutely devastating.
It's diabolical.
Diabolical is a good word for it.
It is a good word. It's a word that I get from my friend Papa. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, too bad for you.
An excellent adjective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, you made it.
Did I?
Sure.
That's special. Anyway, God, 5 seasons. Aiden also has his own YouTube gaming channel called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. PC gaming content like GeoGuessr, Polybridge, Observation Duty, and much more every week. Lots of horror movie content. Well, horror game. You know what? I'm not going to explain it. What you need to do is you need to go to YouTube and check that shit out is exactly what you have to do. And Aiden, what's going on right now on your gaming channel? What's new?
It's been a fantastic time. I've been playing a lot of, well, it's all new games to me, but a lot of newer releases as well. I just played one the other day called The 18th Attic, which is kind of one of those like looping horror games, almost PT-esque, where, not to give out too many spoilers, but let's just say a freaky mannequin might chase me around as I'm panickedly trying to make sure I don't die to anomalous poltergeists.
That's terrifying.
In your own attic. It can be right at home, and you'd never know.
Never know.
Yeah, very, very excellent game, though. Much enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm one, and I've watched enough of your content, especially on the horror side of things. Not only is the commentary hilarious, but like some of these games are legit scary.
Oh yeah,
and this coming from a dude, like even though I'm a little older, I still consider myself a tough guy till something puts me down for good, I suppose. You know, I can get up from being hit from a car, so I got that going for me. But
it's a good accolade.
I will be damned if I'm not going to hightail it out of like a house or an apartment or any sort of building. I start hearing some noises. I know I'm the only motherfucker there. And all of a sudden it's like tink, bump. And I'm like, I'm not doing the dink and the bump. Somebody else is, clearly. And they now are the ownership of this area. So I shall make my leave.
Skedaddle.
I shall skedaddle because what I don't know, I fear a great deal. You know, then you feel like a jerk. You turn the corners like a little kitten, meow, and then you're like, wow.
Gosh damn it, yeah.
Wow, holy cow. But then I'd probably still run because it's a cat.
Sure.
Cats have these mystical powers. Freaks me out. But at any rate, yeah, man, it's good stuff. I think anyone, especially
very spooky, yeah,
especially if you really are into the horror movie genres, there's a lot of great content.
Yes, yeah, I
just
agree.
Fantastic. So that being said, we came up with this great idea. We do have a few, and that great idea is we were like, hey, why don't we take the chaos and the improv and all the stuff that we do here on the Mark Mo Show, and merge it together with some gaming, kind of that chocolate in the peanut butter situation, and it's been going swimmingly. So that's the A&M Gaming channel. Oh, but both are on YouTube, by the way, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's been very fun, yeah.
It's been a lot of fun, and so we had been doing, gosh, for like 5 weeks running, this Dream Daddy. Dude, this
sounds just like that.
That's why we have an album.
Yeah.
So we do this Dream Daddy game, which has been fun and allows for all that chaos that we've talked about. But we've also done things like GeoGuessr, which is a lot of fun. We've done the observation duty. I think what did we do last? 8?
Yes.
Observation
we started
duty
playing
8.
8.
And it's kind of funny. And if you watch it, I'm a bit sleepy. And,
So we had to crack out a little energy drink for you midway through.
Oh my God, I was definitely a little sleepy. And I was like, man, I gotta get my crap together here. And then kind of midway through, all the energy drinks hit. And I was just like, oh yeah, let's go. And then we solved it. It was
we beat it.
Great. I'm like,
second try.
Wow, I really need to do this when I'm awake.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun, guys. So I hope you check that out. Like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And there's the Mark Moe show. I'm trying to think if we're doing anything else. Even in my life. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what's really been going on?
Yeah.
Got a new back pain.
Oh, that's
which is kind of fun. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, not sure where it came from or if I just worked myself too hard yesterday, but I was flying. I was not going to let my own decrepit body slow me down, and it has not paid dividends. What's the opposite of dividends? Losses. It's paid losses.
Losses. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The loss of a back that didn't hurt as much. But that's new. That's been going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, lifting heavy things can do that.
Yeah, I've kind of been in the same boat, but that was, I'm almost 2 weeks out from being hit by a car. Not in my car. I got hit physically by a car.
As a pedestrian.
And number one, lived to tell about it. How about that?
Sure.
But number 2, found out I have a super hard head, apparently.
What?
I know. Just shut up.
No way.
I've been making jokes the last 2 weeks about, that your mother had always said I had a hard head. Ha, LOL. It's true. I didn't split it open or anything like that. Got a hell of a concussion, along with like neck pain, back pain, all that kind of stuff. So healing, definitely healing. So that's the positive thing. But just aches and pains and things like that. Might visit the old chiropractor.
Sure. Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is Seasons in the Abyss for our 5th. I don't want to say it's our finale, but I'm gonna explain in a minute. But it is and it isn't. So this is the end of 5 seasons here, and it's called Seasons in the Abyss, which for you Slayer fans know that was their 5th studio album.
Whoa!
And I thought, hey, how fancy. We just have a baller album be the title of our finale, not finale. And the reason I say not finale is because next week I'm going to be sitting in a studio with a phenomenal young musician. Her name's Ava Rainwater. And that, if not the finale, then she's maybe the bridge from season 5 to season 6. So that's going to be really interesting. She's got, some of her own music, which is going to be super exciting. And we're going to learn a lot more about her. And hopefully, at least locally, we're here in Valparaiso, Indiana. So imagine like the northernmost portions of the state of Indiana, not too far from Lake Michigan. Some call it the region, some call it the South Shore. That's kind of our area. That's home, as it were. Region, South Shore, you're going to get to know this person this summer.
You're welcome.
And you're welcome for that. I've loved having local musicians featured on my shows. Joe Villani's definitely one that I've had featured. Ava. Kaya Bryce, who was local, playing shows. We had her, not only had her on the radio show, but we had her on, I did a 24-hour radiothon. And, I'm freaking crazy. But I had plenty of libation to keep me moving.
Sure.
So it was fine. It was fine. I was looped as hell by the time morning rolled around. But she came in and performed on that. And now she's in Nashville. And she's on the verge of making it. So
that's pretty cool.
If there's any way, we can use this platform to help people out. I should say good people, because it's got to be people I have a good vibe about.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just do it to do it and be one of the Joe Rogans of the world.
Right.
I don't want to do that, but I want to genuinely put good people, on this side of the microphone, whether they're a comedian, whether they're a musician, whether they're anything else, and feature them, because I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So anyway, 5 seasons, man. What are your thoughts?
The big 5. I mean, it's been...
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What are you thankful for?
Yeah, what are you thankful for? Oh, yeah, let me look at the list.
It's been good. I like looking back on all the seasons we've had. It's easy to see how far we've progressed, and we've kind of, I don't want to say settled into something, because we've got revolving segments and we try and keep things fresh and new, but we've kind of settled into this little rhythm that seems to be popping off, seems to be very natural.
Yeah.
How the shows tend to progress. Not that we ever had a problem with that. I think even in season 1 of this show, we still had a similar rhythm from doing the radio shows for so long. But it was different because, first of all, we're not on air. We're live, and then I edit it afterwards and get it up and all that. And then having a 2-hour radio show versus having an approximately 90-minute podcast.
Correct.
Kind of had to fit some things around, and also the copyright problems of,
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting to find out sometime in season 1 when you were like, oh yeah, I found these royalty-free songs, and then we use them in between segments, and wouldn't you know, they got copyright claimed. So
I want you to continue, but I just want to say, what the hell else are people going to use royalty-free music for if you can't utilize them on social media platforms without getting tagged and being like, that's mine. You said it's royalty-free, dude.
Right.
This is free music.
Yeah. So I don't know if it has to do with the language of royalty-free law, like with attributions, with permission, blah, blah, blah. Like if there's just something we needed to do to not have it claimed. I'm not sure about that, but that could just be the reason. But I remember in season 1, one of our first episodes that kind of popped off and felt, not only popped off, I think it's still one of our most watched videos on at least the YouTube side, but it was kind of one of the first episodes where I felt like, okay, this is good, is the 40 Acres and a Mule
That was a good one.
In season 1, where we're talking
really
about Kendrick Lamar halftime show and just music in general. I think that's maybe the episode where music really started creeping in to, unless that was sometime in season 2 or 3.
That's a good question. That might have been season 1. I mean, you can obviously do live research here, but
sure.
I thought it was season 1. It was like the 4th or 5th episode, and we were having a little bit, I don't want to say trouble, because it's just, when you first start, your numbers aren't going to look great because you're just starting out. But I want to say it was like the 4th or 5th one for that year. And then all of a sudden it was like, bam.
It was the 4th one, yeah.
And I was like, oh, they see us now.
Right.
And it's just like you had to wait for that moment or that right thing. And with Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show and that amazing line, I was just like, okay, I think this is definitely something that we need to talk about.
Yeah, the halftime show alone was excellent. And then, of course, recently we talked about the Bad Bunny halftime show as well. And I just wanted to bring this point up, too, which happened in season 1, is we made an episode called No Fly Zone. It was our 5th episode of season 1. And we kind of chatted on and off about it, of like, okay, we don't really want to be a political show, we'd like to keep things light and everything.
Right.
And the 5th episode was the first one where we started talking about politics.
Right.
Was that 5th episode.
It was the 5th one. Okay.
And since then, I know season 2 was politics heavy.
Very much so.
Season 3, season 4, on and off politics heavy. But it's hard not to talk about politics when that's the biggest, craziest shit going on in the world. It's mostly caused by our country.
Correct. Yeah, that's fair. And growing up as a kid of the '80s, I have to say that despite the heavy conservatism of the time, politics was still something. Number one, you just didn't talk about it because it was just like, oh yeah, you go and you vote, and that person's going to do a job, and that's all you really thought about it. And were there still things in the news that were heavy, Iran-Contra and other things? Yeah, there were those things. But for the most part, you didn't have to worry about anything. You're like, oh yeah, everybody's there just doing their job. And then if your neighbor was a Republican or your other neighbor was a Democrat or whatever, no one cared. We just didn't care. We're just like, we just want people to go to work and just do the job.
Right.
And maybe you're going to do a good job and I like it, and maybe you won't. And so then I'll look for a new candidate next time. But we just didn't sweat it. It wasn't that serious. But now we're in a time where every decision that's being made is crucial, and it's affecting millions of people, and not in a good way.
Right.
So that's why. I mean, that's why we do it. And do we drill down and do we get angry sometimes? Yeah, we do.
Sure. Yeah.
But do we try to be the steward of comedic political viewpoint? We try.
Right, because when the craziest shit in the world is going on and you've got pedophilic clowns running your government, you have to try a way to find the comedy in it.
Yeah.
You've got to be...
Yeah.
Because it is comical. It's the most absurd shit. This is like something so absurd. The recent happenings in this country over the last year and change are so absurd, people would be like, oh, wow, yeah, the Onion went kind of far with this bit. No, it's real. It's happening. It's really happening.
It's happening.
I mean, I just... And this is not a political show. I mean, about 1/4 of the show is the opening dialogue.
Right.
We talk about how we're doing, we talk about the weather, crazy happenings, and then we usually have a subject we want to cover for the day, whether it's toxic masculinity within fan bases, or talk about the holiday coming up. And then sometimes it's like, okay, this news cycle is fucking crazy. We need to chat about what's going on in the White House.
Correct. Yep.
So it's not... I never wanted to describe this as a political show when it's an occasionally political segment of the show. And I think that's fair to say.
That's definitely fair to say. And, I think another thing, too, and this is worth mentioning, is that sometimes we take on serious situations that aren't very political, at least not directly when we talk about them. For example, mental health. And I think mental health was something we really drilled into, especially that first season.
Oh, sure.
But it's something we keep coming back to because I just think it's super important, especially when all of these other things are going on in your world that are just negative. It's
heavy weights.
It's so hard to kind of put those blinders on and be like, okay, I'm just going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep moving forward. But that is a lot easier said than done.
Sure.
It just is, because these other things in the world just keep slugging away at you, and you got to keep moving forward. And from that mental health perspective, and suicide and other things like that, it's worth talking about. And I've tried to be as genuine and transparent, especially on that subject, as I can, because it's something that's affected me a lot over the past 5-ish years. I want to say after COVID.
Yeah.
Honestly, after COVID. And who knows how much post-COVID has affected my mental health as well as other people's mental health.
Right.
Just in addition to the world. I just felt like that was such a focal point. And it was like, oh, this is where the world changes. You don't know it yet, but everything's about to change.
Right.
And sure as shit. I mean, I just, in some ways, I don't recognize what's going on.
No.
It just doesn't make sense.
Right. And because of the lack of mental health care and welfare programs in this country, we never got the time to think about it,
Yeah.
And really get those thoughts out about wow, we really just went through a pandemic. 1 million Americans died, tens of millions of people across the world died, or around 10 million or so. And 3 months into the shutdown, it was just like, oh no, we're opening back up. We got to keep the capitalism machine turning. So everyone just go back to work and forget it ever happened.
Jeez.
Bro.
Right.
We didn't get time to process the trauma of living through a pandemic, and then you're just tossing us back in like, oh, go enjoy your low wages again. We need you out there.
That's right.
Like, well, cool, buddy. No, I agree with that assessment. And I feel like that's, I would say, the difference between personal politics and bipartisan politics, because we do talk about both.
That's true.
And we had a recent episode where we talked about the youth of the nation and how anxiety and depression rates are skyrocketing, and drug usage and alcohol usage skyrocketing amongst Gen Zers and younger millennials. And that's not a bipartisan political show. That's
Correct.
like, we're talking personal politics, we're talking about human beings. And I think that's an important distinction to make too, is of the maybe 2/5 of our episodes that are political, half of those are we're talking about personal politics, not bipartisan politics.
That's right.
I think that's a fair distinction to make too. Not that I have to be defensive about the content we make, but I like making that distinction for my own self, just to be like, okay, I'm not one of those chodes online just yapping about left versus right, red versus blue all day.
Right. Because that's what they want. Okay.
Division.
They want the division and that sort of stuff. And look, when we look at things, or you put things under a microscope, we can look, if you're on the right or you're on the left, and you can look at things. You can put things under a microscope, and if you want, you could just sit there and be like, oh, the left, oh, the right, and this and that. And you can do that if you want. But ultimately, this is an issue with humanity. This is an issue with how we're moving forward as a people.
Right.
And not just in America. It's everywhere else where this is taking place, and this sort of authoritarian theocracy, like it's this thing is creeping up, corporatocracy, all of it, and it's very hard for that average person to deal with it. And as I said,
right.
Even during the 1980s, you didn't have to deal with it as much. It was like, oh, okay, so we're not all poor anymore. There is still a middle class. We still can take a vacation every year. Okay, things aren't that terrible. But now here we are. You know, and were the seeds planted for what's going on now? Maybe, some of it. But here we are, and it's not good.
Right.
It's not good, and I look at it just not from a personal perspective, because it has affected me personally a great deal, especially in my professional life. But I look at it more because I'm very empathetic towards other people, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm a superhero. I don't even know it. Superheroes are always sad. But I look at it from just like people, and I see people struggling, and I'm like, this doesn't need to happen.
Right.
Like, people can just have a normal life. I don't think people are like, oh, I want a Lamborghini in the driveway. We don't want that. the Elon Musks of the world, they're the ones that have more money than they could ever use in 10 lifetimes.
Right, in 1,000 lifetimes.
1,000 lifetimes. Meanwhile, it's just like, well, I have this car and it's kind of shitty and my home's not so great, or I got this apartment and
or
the landlord doesn't give a shit.
Right,
and it's
have 3 jobs just to make ends meet.
Right, you have to. And at that point, you're looking at quality of life. And people trying to say how great America is, or America great again, or whatever that bullshit line is.
It's not.
And you look at it and you're like, for who?
Right.
For who? You got people wearing those red caps living in a double wide. And their car's falling apart. And I'm like,
right.
Do you see what's going on here? And that's, so I guess that's just a reason why half of our shows so far,
give or take,
have had that glimpse into this political culture that's going on right now.
Because it's everything happening around us.
Right. And I've always said, look, we do slant a certain way. We do. Without question. But we do try to take a fair look at everything as it is. And trust me, when the left is being stupid or they're not doing their jobs or whatever the case is, I'm going to lay into them too.
Right.
Because their job is to make our lives a little better. They are funded by taxpayer dollars. They work for me. They work for you.
They're supposed to.
They're supposed to work for us. And they don't.
Right.
So that's why I think on occasion we have that openings that we do on various issues.
Right.
Because I think it's worth talking about. And it's topical maybe especially at that time that we do it.
Yeah. The politicians work for the rich cunts who own all the media, who are informing you to fight a culture war that is complete nonsense instead of actually having solidarity and fighting a class war which is necessary.
Yes.
Full stop.
That's
it. That's the cycle.
Yeah, that's it. And if anything, like I said, it's tough because there may be people that like to listen to our show, and maybe they're on a little bit right on the spectrum, and they don't agree with us. But you know what? That's okay. That's part of what is supposed to make this country great, is that you have different viewpoints, and you can agree or you can disagree. But let me just say, that's where it should end. That's where it should end. There shouldn't be all this violence. It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, they're domestic terrorists, and no, we're not.
Right.
We just have a different viewpoint on things. And if I say, hey, I believe in this, and you're like, well, no, I disagree. I think it should be this way. That's fine. It can stay there. And then it's like, well, okay, we just don't agree, and we move on. Or we can have constructive dialogue and be like, oh, that's interesting. Why do you think that is that way?
Right.
And then you would try to explain it. And I'd be like, oh, here's my perspective. Like, that is how people should communicate. We've also had shows on communication.
Right.
We had Communication Breakdown recently.
This is true.
And it's communication. And I can think of Reagan and Clinton as two examples. Far from perfect people, but what they would do is understand how things work and realize, hey, to get this done, I have to talk to the other side. We have to come to some sort of agreement. And, that's why shit got done and things worked for the most part. That's not how it's done anymore.
Right.
It's like a dictatorship, one guy at the top, and all the other little insignificant peons sitting in that big building called the Capitol.
The individuals who are supposed to provide checks and balances. Don't.
So we need to get back to working how it's supposed to work, is what we're supposed to do. I don't know if we can get back there. I'm going to be I'm going to be completely honest.
If this can happen in our system, it means the system was not infallible in the first place.
Correct.
And if this can happen, it means the system is not good.
Nope.
And must either change or be completely uprooted.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Fundamentally.
I would agree with that. But, 5 seasons of this, guys. And as I said, we do take hard look at some things sometimes. But we also like to talk about things, like we had talked about mental health, other things like that, and try to be constructive about it and kind of look at it. Because we know, in our listening audience, we know there are people out there having a tough time. Maybe economically, maybe in relationships or their job or various things like that, and things are tough. And we want to be able to talk about that. We want to be able to talk about that with you guys and let you know, hey, trust me, we're all going through some level of this stuff.
Right.
Some of us more than others. But just to know that we can have a constructive conversation about it. And you guys can engage with us. Maloney Media on Instagram is one place where you can find us. You can find Aiden or my name, Mark. You can find us on the various socials. You can leave comments on the YouTube side of things. I'm not sure about all the podcast platforms if they...
I don't know if they have... You can leave a review.
But yeah.
I'm not sure if
but
that really
I think YouTube is
section.
Better for engagement from that side of things. But by all means, leave a comment. And if you guys, and if your comment is you guys are douchebags, then hey, best of luck to you in your life.
Right.
That's fine. But you know what? Especially in our gaming, I do like that in our gaming we do happen to have more engagement. But I do love that people do that, and they're just like, hey, you guys keep going. This is great, and I love that. That's super great. Or like that one guy, we were doing our gaming show, and it was GeoGuessr, which is fun, and you shall play it. They just kind of drop you in different Google Maps. You're supposed to figure out where you are.
Right.
It's super fun. And so we were at the Denver Broncos Stadium. We were dropped there. Now, we knew we were dropped there, but we're trying to get as close to where the pin is as possible.
We were trying to get a perfect score.
Now, Aiden and I were there. And so we were like going around. I'm like, why doesn't this make sense? Like, we know we're here. And then this other guy's like, no, you were right with your first thought. It's over here. And
we started overthinking.
We were overthinking it. But we love that engagement, guys. We love it. And, can you criticize? Of course. That's fine. Can we have discussion? Yes, we can. Can you send us DMs? Yes, you can. Will we answer your questions? Well, we'll get to that later.
Remains to be seen.
It remains to be seen. Might be a little trick to that one. But at any rate, we're 5 seasons in. I get to do this about every week with my son, which is amazing. And, who the hell am I? But this guy's the talent, without question. This guy over here is something else. And I'm privileged to be able to sit here and do this every week. Just have an absolute blast with it. And as we said, we have those openings and everything else, but we have the top 10 list. Which, God, we did this when we were on the radio side of things.
Just shy of a decade of doing these lists. The better half of a decade.
And it's that segment that won't die because people like it. So,
and you can make a top 10 list of anything. Anything.
Yes.
Top 10 light bulb brands.
You can
anything. Not that we've stooped that low.
Right, exactly. It's just a top 10 reasons we are constipated right now.
Number 1, the cheese.
Number 1, the cheese. It's just been so fun. Carpe Diem, screw you, Roku. This for Roku owners,
There's what I'm story there.
There's a story, but Carpe Diem, that was just something that was born out of pure engagement and comedy.
People interacting,
interacting, and it's so much fun on that end of things. That has been really great. We've had so many other segments, some that we've had on the shelf for a while. Maybe we'll have to have a discussion about bringing some of those back. But
there's been a lot of crossover too from a podcast I used to have where like Burning Questions kind of was similar in a way to Carpe Diems, but the questions were sourced from Reddit. And then we have tier listing, which we've done a time or two on the show, which is super fun. And of course, World of Weird News is a classic.
That is a classic. It's so good because you guys are weird and we love you for it.
Yeah, we've had rotating Fry Guy, Frozen Guy, Reddit Rabbit Hole, While You Were Sleeping, Review Preview.
Yeah,
a lot of different segments. And it's been a ride. And I'll have to say this: we're on the radio side of things here in Valparaiso, Indiana. That was our start. And I have to say that there was a process to all of it, where I was a co-host, and then I became the host, and I became the host of multiple shows, and then Aiden came on board, and Aiden was kind of doing his own thing, and so like that it was just like a progression along the way, and we realized at some point that what we are doing on regular terrestrial radio, and I don't want to say radio's dying, but it's struggling mightily. Sure.
I think is a fair comment. Everything is moving over to podcasts and Spotify and everything else.
The accessibility is better, and just the control of catching up on shows that's why so many big, like, I listen to Q101 in the mornings.
Sure, yeah.
And they've got this show, Brian and Kenzie.
Oh, yeah.
It's an excellent show. I really like it.
They're fun.
But they have their own podcast. So they take the radio show they do and all the bits in between that don't make the air, they just turn it into a podcast because they know that's where you miss the show, okay, you can catch up there, or you get extra ad revenue or different sponsorships.
Oh, for sure.
That you may not get on radio. So it's just kind of the way that the content train is moving.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, so that's been amazing. Making that move and being here and just that one day just sitting down at a table and being like, I want to make the Mark Mo Show a podcast.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because I remember we sat at a boardroom table and we were laying it out and we were looking at different segments. And we're like, okay, about how many minutes do we need for that?
Right.
How many minutes do we need for this? And we're breaking all of this down, knowing we have to be under 2 hours. And we're like breaking it down and breaking it down and breaking it down. It was like an hour and 54 minutes or something. And I just started laughing. I'm like, yeah, that's how tuned in we are. I'm like, we are absolutely tuned into this.
And it reigns true. Even when our shows run long, we will like place the intermediary music between segments. It'll come out. It'll be like, oh yeah, it was an hour 57.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when the shows run short or we're a little more succinct in the opening dialogue, it'll be like the 90 minutes we originally shopped for, like an hour 45. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is pretty tuned in.
It is tuned in, and you know, we hope you guys have fun. You know, and if you get triggered by some political talk and stuff like that, just move 20 minutes ahead, and you got another hour and 20
right.
of comedy and silliness and just good times.
Yeah, all the segments are broken down. You can use your podcast app and just skip to the segment you want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
We do that on the back end for for your listening pleasure.
Yeah, no doubt. So, you know, we're 5 in. What's next? That's a great question.
I think 6.
Yeah. Jesus God. And after that?
6, 7?
6, 7.
I'm going away now.
I lured you into that one. That was terrible. I had a van with candy on the side, and he just went right for it.
Ooh, candy.
Ooh, candy. Well, number one, I guess most important, thanks to you guys, because we do have listeners. The metrics say that up to 25 or 26 countries, maybe more than that now, I don't know, have tuned in a time or two, and we have people that are. Who did we have last week? You had said we had a new country.
We had listeners in India and UK, and in previous seasons we've had people pop in from Curacao and Malaysia and Ireland and
Russia for a while, but they shut us down.
Yeah. Oh well. It was nice while we were there.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe we're the start of the revolution. Who knows?
God bless. Hopefully.
Oh, God, let's hope. But I mean, I just love the fact that there are people somewhere in this globe that found us,
right,
and listened, and were like, that's funny, you know, and we just appreciate that. We had a DM one time from a guy in the Philippines. He's a military guy, and just found the show and thought it was funny. Said thanks a lot, made us think of home.
That's pretty cool.
That meant so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the point. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. You know, sometimes a little serious, sometimes funny and silly, and just everything in between. Life.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is all about. I want to say thanks to all you guys for listening in, and you know, for all of you folks living in other places in the world, take us.
Yeah. Go ahead, just ship us out there.
Ship us to you.
Exactly.
And not only will we do the show for you, we will do the show for you.
Oh.
What a deal, right?
A 2-for-1 special.
Indeed. Yes. Quite. At any rate, so this is 5 seasons, man. I love it. It's been great. As I said, I love working with this guy. And, you know, we're just going to see. We're going to see what we maybe some different things that we'll do moving forward. And just at time to time, just switch things up, because that keeps it fresh, it keeps it fun, and that's what we're going to do. And once again, engagement. So if there's things you'd like to see us do, shout at us and be like, hey, that'd be hilarious if you guys did this. Okay.
Right.
I mean, we are that. You know, we're the little monkey with not the tambourine, the little cymbals.
Yeah. Ting, ting,
Dance
ting.
for me, monkey. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we're pretty easy that way.
Bust some moves.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. I will shake this ass. I will. It brings all the girls to the yard.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So I've been told.
Yeah.
So I've been told.
That's what the people tell me.
Oh, God. We need to be put away.
I need to be put down.
Yeah, just put me down. Old Yeller style. Anyway, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back with a little Carpe Diem for you. All right, we are back, everybody, and it is time for Carpe Diem. That is our segment where you send us some messages, and we reread them on the air. And if they are in the form of a question, you just might be playing Jeopardy. No, but seriously, if they
were in the form of an answer, because then you get the answer, and then you have to ask Trebek the question. Rest his soul.
Oh, well.
Not to poke a hole in your in your segment intro, but I'm pretty sure Jeopardy...
You didn't poke a hole. You sank my battleship.
Jeopardy gives you the answer.
What you did. Yeah, you get the... God damn it. You get that...
Right. Like, they give you the answer like, oh, this is the boat that had all of its things replaced, and philosophers always ask if it's the same boat. And then you ask, is that the ship of Theseus?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because you answer with a question.
You answer the
answer with a question.
Why do they have to be so difficult?
Right, because you can't just say the ship of Theseus because you didn't ask the question.
What is?
Mm-hmm.
Who is?
Exactly.
Whatever.
Anyway, Carpe Diems is not that. You give us a question and we could answer it.
You sank my battleship. Just at the bottom of the ocean.
Because the secret is you put the tiny patrol boat on like A1 and A2, and no one guesses those.
And no one guesses those, right? Well, low-key, I'm going to tell you exactly what I do, because I don't play the game anymore, so I will share my strategic bit here on Battleship. I group all my ships together in a corner.
Yeah.
All of them. Just group them. Like they're sitting there having a powwow. Boop, all there. And then people are guessing all over the board. And like miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Now, even if they come down to a certain section and they're like hit, chances are they're going to hit one boat. Then they're going to hit a different boat. And then they're going to hit a different boat. They're going to be like, Jesus Christ, I've hit this thing 4 times.
Right.
You know?
Didn't you sink his battleship yet? What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? It's shaped like a Q. What is going on? So that's my strategery.
I do the same thing. I'll group them all in one of the corners, but I do take the tiny patrol boat, the 2-hitter, and I'll hide it somewhere else.
So if
they find the corner, they're like, oh, I see what you did. You put them all in the corner. They never get the patrol boat.
Right.
Because that's on like H8, you know?
Yeah, you just put it on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good strategy too, for sure. Anywho,
oh yeah, Carpe Diems.
God damn it. Anyway, okay.
Did you guys tune in for Battleship tips?
I think that's what they really were looking for.
Yeah, question number 1, how do I win at Battleship?
Right, exactly. So anyway, here we go. I have some DMs from you beautiful people. So let's start out with Jayla Cakesy.
Jayla Cakesy?
Jayla Cakesy.
Great name.
Her comment, moving to Indiana was a terrible decision. Like, why did I do that?
Hey, man. Depends where you moved from. If you moved from Chicago, you did it because it's cheaper over here.
It's money.
If you moved from anywhere else, I don't know why you would do that to yourself.
Question your logic. I question your being.
Yeah. Aside from the Chicagoland part of Indiana, Indiana stands as a task, right? For most people.
Sure.
It's just a place you go through to get to where you need to be. You drive through Indiana to get to Chicago. You drive through Indiana to get to Cincinnati, you know?
That's right.
So I don't know. J Cakes?
Yeah.
JC Cakes? What is their name?
Jayla Cakesy.
Jayla Cakesy, that's right.
Yeah. The next one is from Julia Princess. There's a lot of E's and S's.
A lot of E's and S's, okay.
What is it called when you're proud to be from Chicago but embarrassed to be from America?
Oh, a Chicagoan.
Just a Chicagoan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why in so many dystopian novels, like Chicago is like always left standing.
Right.
Because they just know that even though Chicagoans have that Midwestern folksy vibe a little bit, we're also hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And we'll be like, no, No,
We're
that's
hardened
not
by the
happening here.
winters.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think the winter has a lot to do with it. I think our blue-collar background has a lot to do with it. And, like, we don't care.
Yeah,
We don't care.
Chicagoan by heart, American only by law.
That's well put. Well put. The next one is from Sarah Margaret Eats.
Okay.
And hers is, what's the most underrated fast food chain?
Ooh, underrated fast food chain.
Yeah.
Good question.
It is good.
I will say, I'll say Culver's. And Culver's is a Midwest chain, so you'll find them
Largely, yeah.
Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, mostly in the Midwest. They're fairly contained. Highly underrated, though. I think the food quality is excellent. I think the burgers are great. I've never had bad service in a Culver's. Like all the employees are just, at the very worst, content.
Yes.
Whereas if you go into a McDonald's or, God forbid, a Burger King, everyone looks like they want to kill themselves.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think Culver's has got to be that most underrated one because they're, in my opinion, I think they're just excellent.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've stayed contained in the Midwest is kind of baffling to me. Because I'd rank the burger above Wendy's. I'd probably rank that one of the best fast food burgers.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm like, in my head, I'm trying to think of what else I would put above it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, I'm a huge...
Maybe Five Guys, but you're going to spend twice as much at Five Guys than Culver's.
That's true. That's a good point. God, I don't know.
Underrated.
The Culver's was a good one.
Yeah.
I would...
Could argue DQ for the Chicken Sammies.
You could.
Chicky Tendies.
Yeah, those are good with that white
Dairy
gravy.
Queen, the Dairy Queen burgers are not very good, though.
No, they're not.
They put that weird artificial flavoring, smoke flavoring shit that Burger King uses in there. I'm like, why? Just make a good burger, dude. It's just beef.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and there's not many of these left. And I don't know if underrated is a right term, because I think one of these actually does make a lot of money, so maybe that's not the right way. But, like, I was thinking Hardee's.
Oh, the Hardee's, yeah.
Because, like, you get it, and it's like there's rarely people there, but, like, you get the food, and then you're like, damn, this is really good. Why the hell are there no people there?
Yeah.
So I would probably put Hardee's up there. I would... Oh, God, the other one just left my head.
Checkers Rallies is always good.
Thank you.
The one?
That's the one that just left my head. Yeah, and those clothes and stuff, but those fries are...
The fries are great.
The good fries... And like that spicy chicken sandwich is really good. So yeah, like that's some good stuff too.
Arby's and Checkers just have the best fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only one I'm going to bring up, and I don't think it's underrated as much as that it's just growing. It's just growing now. Yeah. And we used to hit it when we would take road trips down south because that's where they were from, but now it's expanded. Raising Cane's.
Oh yeah.
And they don't have a vast menu. They do chicken. That's what they do. Yeah. They're not trying to be anything else. And their chicken fingers are phenomenal. And they give you that big chunk of Texas toast with it. And whatever that sauce is that they make,
pretty crazy.
So good. So yeah, maybe I'd say those.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. This is from Sharon Renee Best. Announcement. We no longer want him impeached. We want him arrested. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
I love how you can tell who they're talking about. You don't even need to name him. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, if you're a pedophile, you belong in jail. Or under the ground, allegedly. People say. People say. That's what the people tell me.
You abuse a 13-year-old girl and punch her in the face, it's like, yeah, you need to go away.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
You need to be buried under the prison.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. My last one is from our friend at Stoner Stanley 420. Alan and Momo are in the house. I guessing. Left the dollar place. Walking sucks, I will smoke now.
Oh, man. I love his sentences being so succinct.
They really are.
It's just like, get the message across. This is what I'm doing.
Just him trying to stay on point sometimes is hilarious.
Well, you're right. We're in the house.
We are in the house.
We're in the A&M Studios room of the house, the aforementioned house. Mm-hmm. Glad he found his way out of the dollar place. I was starting to think he would be forever lost.
Right.
I'm glad wherever he's walking, he's got service to check in still.
Correct.
Kind of promising.
That is promising. Yeah, that's it for me. So that's my Carpe Diems. What do you got?
I got some here. I got one from Drippy Gunther. What's a big lie that people still tend to believe?
Oh, wow. That Donald Trump wants to make America great again?
Right.
Sorry. That's... Sorry, not sorry?
Yeah. The first one that came to my mind, especially in this dog shit excuse of capitalism, is that hard work will get you anywhere. It does not. It just doesn't. It doesn't. It's you were either born rich, you had rich friends, or you got lucky a lot of times in a row.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only way you succeed in this corporate oligarchy that we have. Hard work does not get you anywhere because people who are working at the Dollar Tree and then midnights at the McDonald's are working their asses off and barely making ends meet. So
Correct.
Hard work does not get you anywhere. And it's just the whole class solidarity thing we were just talking about, people.
Yeah.
That's the big lie.
That is a big lie.
I got a DM here from quite.
Oh, no.
What do some people do in public that really annoys you?
I will say talking loudly on their cell phone.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, too.
And not so much just out in the open. If it's just out in the open, maybe they're 50 yards from me, that's not going to bug me so much. But it's like when you're in the coffee shop and it's kind of crowded and whatever, and the dude's on the phone right in front of you, and he's about to get in line and have to pick the coffee that he wants, which he hasn't done yet because he's on the phone talking to his proctologist about his nasty asshole, and he's sitting there and he's talking loudly, and you're just sitting there going, no, guy, no.
This is not how we communicate.
That conversation couldn't wait 5 minutes until you get your super sugar bomb latte thing? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. Or especially the people who do speakerphone in public. Like speakerphone on a train or in the fucking DMV. It's like, dude, no.
Yeah, no way.
You're irritating and bothering the people around you. You're oversharing whatever you guys are talking about. The person on the other line probably has an expectation of privacy that this is not being aired throughout the DMV lobby.
Yeah.
It's just so unkind. And just reckless behavior in public.
I have another one, too. And the other one that I have is for when you do nice things for people. Just nothing out of, like, the ordinary or nothing that is very, like, taxing on you to do. We're talking things as simple as, like, holding a door for someone. Or, like, getting to a stop sign and waving someone on. Be like, yeah, come on, man. And nobody waves. Nobody waves anymore. It's like no one gives two shit. So I'm to the point now where I'm just like, nope, no more. I'm going to go. And then they can give me dirty looks. I'm going to be like, nope, you weren't going to wave.
Right.
You're going to wave, so peace out. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Yeah, at some point it leaves you jaded.
It really does, man.
Like the people you hold the door for, and like, it's not an obligation that I hold this door open. The same way it's not an obligation that you say thanks.
Correct.
But I still did it.
Correct.
So whether or not you say thank you, I still know in my heart and soul I did something cool today. You know, I held a door open, or, you know, I let someone into traffic where they would have been fucked off else, like in any other situation. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's so simple to just like to give a wave or, oh, thanks, man. Like, it's, I don't know.
It's low-hanging fruit. It's easy stuff.
It's not constant. I've got like a 50-50 rate of like people being kind or people just fully ignoring like tiny little gestures like that. And I'm not doing the gesture to get a thank you. I'm doing it because I would hope someone else would do that for me.
Correct. Yep.
You know? But I do have a different experience, especially with the driving ones, of driving big semi-trucks. Mm-hmm. Because if I have to make a wide right turn, you know, it's
you can't get on the inside of me. Get out of there.
You can't be on the inside of me. Sometimes, especially if I'm in a city, like I was just especially older cities with narrow roads, I literally might have to make a right turn from the oncoming left lane, curve into the next oncoming left lane
just to get
into the right lane without hitting a curb or a light pole.
Right.
And that takes some awareness of the drivers around me and some kindness of the drivers to leave me room.
Right. So, like, if I'm the car on that one oncoming lane and I see you trying to make that turn, I look behind me, there's nobody behind me. I go, oh, shit, yeah, let me back up, brother.
Right.
You know, and I'll move back 20 feet, give you that room to
get
your truck on the right side of the road.
Right. And then you give that person a wave.
Right.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. I love, especially truckers, I love it when you're going down the highway and they're going the opposite way and they give those little boop, boop, the little flash of the lights, letting you know there's a cop ahead. It's like, oh, thank you, brother.
My man.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
Or
if I'm on a crowded highway and I see like a truck trying like hell to get over, and I will slow that down so they can get over, and then they boop boop, they tap the brakes. Like, thanks, dude.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's
because you got to be aware that's 60 feet of vehicle.
Right.
I mean, your car is 8 feet long. They
so if there's any kind of congestion, it's just a bear to get over.
Just gotta, And typically people will understand. Okay, it's a big truck. They got to.
He's trying to get over. Yeah.
It's not like they're cutting you off. Average Chicagoan, cough, cough.
True. Oh yeah, that's very true.
The final DM I received, an old viewer, Crippy Grew, checking in. If you woke up to $1 million in your bank account, what are the first 3 things you'd do?
Pay off my personal debts. Let's see. Move into a new apartment. 3, go away for a week somewhere. And just
get away.
Just de-stress. And it's funny, too, because a lot of times, like, you're out of work, right? And it's like the weeks turn into months and whatever, and it's just, it sucks. You know, but then, like, you try to convince people, like, yeah, if I had that $1 million, getting away for a week somewhere is what I'm going to do. Is like, well, you've been off work. Yeah, I've been off work. I'm not sitting in a lounge chair eating bonbons.
Right.
You know, it's like when people are out of work, it sucks and it's stressful.
Yeah.
So that means, would I like to de-stress for a week and go sit on a beach or just go to Vegas and just drink and party and have fun and just get away from shit for a week? The answer is yeah.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. I think first thing I would do, oh man, new car.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is dying. It's
a slow death.
Definitely on its deathbed. Which, to be fair, it's a 17-year-old car, and it's got almost 250K miles on it.
It's a trooper.
So it's a trooper, but it is dying. So new car, numero uno. There's a lot I have to fix in this house. So I'd probably like kitchen renovation and new electric panel and all that. The third thing, as tempting as a vacation might be, I'd probably just put it away. Like
invest some of it?
Yeah. Invest it in content creation and savings and
that's cool.
Whatever else. Just because I don't have the PTO for a vacation, so like
that's fair.
I'm kind of stuck.
And $1 million's not enough to leave the job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that'd be my 3.
No, that's good.
And how nice $1 million would be.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Well, that's Carpe Diem for this week. Please send us your Carpe Diem to the Mark Mo Show. We have a page, Facebook page, Maloney Media on Instagram, Aiden Maloney, Mark Maloney on most socials. You can find us, so shoot us a DM. We'll read it on the air. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably, but still maybe.
Right, the caveat is maybe.
The caveat is maybe.
Yeah.
I think that is fair. That is definitely fair. All right, let's do a little Frozen Guy review. Now, I don't get this one as often because they're usually not on sale. And I saw them on sale. I was so excited. I wanted to buy all of them. And I'm like, okay, I'm just... I'm not living that high life to be able to buy 5 frozen meals. So I was like, okay, I'll just have to pick one. So I went and got Amy's, which is a great brand, and it was Amy's Cheddar Pasta Bake. So frickin' good.
Yeah?
Oh, it's excellent. Big corkscrew pasta, and the cheese is so good.
Corkscrew holds the sauce nicely.
It does. It really does. And... they have the little bread crumble on the top of it too.
Oh, nice!
Which is always nice. And
did it stay nice and crumbly?
That's a great question. I often find that the crumble, some of it stays on that little plastic packaging that the bowl comes in. So some of it kind of stays on that. And then I find out when I put it in the microwave, I heat it up, because the heating instruction is very simple on that one. You don't have to cut any film and stir it and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You literally just put it in 5 minutes, take it out of the plastic, and let it cool down for a minute or two, and then you eat it.
Oh, okay.
Very simple stuff. But I find that half of the crumblies end up on the bottom of the bowl, and I don't know how they end up there.
And they just get sopped
Probably,
up and...
Yeah. You know, so that isn't great. But when they're in the bowl, very good. I think it's enough food for a lunch, for sure. $6 is the price point,
okay.
So it's a little bit higher on the frozen food scale. Still less than your average trip to Burger King or McDonald's or anything like that. But at any rate, yeah. So it was a really good meal, good quantity. The quality was excellent. Did I get it into the 9s? That was the question.
Right.
And the answer is not quite. 8.5 is where I went with.
Still
Amy's
solid.
cheddar, but very good.
Yeah.
You know, still probably for me puts it in the top 10 or 15% of the frozen meals.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Are those Amy's organic meals?
They are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're a little bit healthier for you.
Right.
Than your average frozen meal. You know, so from the quality standpoint, from what you're paying for, but you're paying for some better food, it kind of all comes out in the wash.
Yeah.
You know, so it's 8.5.
That's solid.
Good. Yeah, it's definitely good. So check out my Frozen Guy reviews here. One of these days I will get around to making an Excel sheet and putting everything graded on there, and then maybe release that at some point. Before we take our next break, we're on to the other foods. That's where Aiden scours the globe. Yeah, this little globe he's got. It's really cute. He scours it for hours sometimes. It's amazing.
I just get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I would too.
My man.
Anyway.
Anyway,
he finds foods from other places. Sometimes from here. Most times not. And they're disgusting. They're gross. They're the worst, most despicable thing ever. But he finds them. And he lets you know about them.
Yes. Yes, I do. And this one comes from our good friends in Greenland. A sovereign state. The sovereign state of Greenland. The sovereign state of Greenland. Seagull wine.
Ooh.
Seagull wine.
Yes.
A traditional, albeit infamous, Inuit concoction from the Arctic Circle, specifically Greenland, the sovereign nation of Greenland, made by placing a dead seagull into a bottle of water and allowing it to ferment in direct sunlight.
Oh, no.
It is...
Maybe they shouldn't be there on Sabbath. Maybe they need help. They might need help.
They need Denmark to step back in and be like, fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas, come on now.
Let's figure this out.
Quote.
Although Denmark's been an offender, too, to be fair.
Well, yeah, this is true. It is considered a potent, heady alcoholic beverage, often described as highly unconventional. Well, no shit. With a reputation for being exceptionally strong.
Ooh.
The preparation, of course, is as simple as putting a freshly deceased seagull, typically stuffed into a container like a glass bottle, and then just filled with water and left to ferment in the sun. So it's like, you ever heard of sun tea?
Yes.
Where you just the tea bags and let it warm up in the sun. Yeah, it's just gull tea, which essentially turns it into wine because of the whole rotting seagull part of it.
Oh, good God.
The scent and taste, very simply, quote, it is known for producing a musky and ammoniacal odor.
Oh, why?
Oh, man. I mean, there's better ways to get your buzz on, dude. You don't have to drink seagull.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently it's a quote-unquote extreme Inuit method of preservation, and it's just not good.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's not how I would ferment things. Not that I am the judge, jury, and executioner of how you should or shouldn't ferment. But dead seagull in the water, in the jar, in the sun?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Not for me. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I get it.
We'll seagull wine for you.
That's, ooh, God.
Just for you, actually.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
That's amazing.
Well, I made it.
Did you now? Are you sure it's a seagull?
No.
Because I heard pigeon wine is awesome.
Well, yeah, you take the pigeon and you put it in the rat milk. And then you stick it under your furnace for 5 years.
Oh, God. Yeah, see, that's where I mess it up. I always bury it in the yard.
Yeah, exactly. And then you take it out from under the furnace and swiftly die of botulism.
Aw.
I know.
That's so nice. What a way to go. God, what a way to go.
He died just as he lived, drinking pigeon rat wine.
Oh, God. I'm actually going to drink some right now. I'm going to do that. Goodbye. All right, we are back, everybody, and it is time for our feature segment, You Just Made the List. And that's basically what it is. We make a list each and every week. Could be basically anything. 10 through 2 with our big number 1 reveal. And then I've consulted the rule books. Here are the rules we have to follow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The stipulations.
Well.
All the red tape.
Yeah, all the red tape. According to Section 5, Line 4, Subsection B, there are no rules.
Woo! Let's go.
How about that?
Let's go. Surprised they had to go to Subsection B to say that, but it's still appreciated.
You know, I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
This is true. We do follow them very closely.
Indeed we do. So this week, our top 10 list, canned beverages.
Top 10 canned beverages.
You can go a lot of ways with that.
Any beverage you can fit in a can.
That's right.
Canned rat milk. Can that fit in it? Do they make it?
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, we haven't done the... We did research on rat milk.
We did.
Was that in season 5 or was that 4?
That
feels recent.
Feels a little more recent. I want to say beginning of season 5 maybe.
Somewhere
was the rat
season
milk.
5. The rat milk
season
debacle.
Of the rat milk.
Yeah.
We're like, well, they have babies. Does that mean they have nipples? Does that mean those nipples have milk?
They are mammals.
So, because there's all these crazy types of milk, and we have rat milk.
Right, and yes, they do have rat milk.
They do.
It's not meant for human consumption.
It is not.
But it could be.
Could be. Boy, that'd be a challenge, right? Get somebody on a podcast to drink a cup of rat milk.
Right.
Oh, God, they'd die right on air.
Man, I'd do it.
Would you do it?
We're already the rat milk guys.
We are the rat milk guys.
I have to go through
We're
with
the
it.
proponents of rat milk.
Exactly. The biggest supporters.
Yes.
Legalize rat milk.
I go to my local coffee shop and they're like, whole milk? And I'm like, do you have rat milk?
Rat milk, yeah, please.
Please?
We've got soy. No, I'll go with the rat.
The rat milk, please? I'm sorry, did I stutter?
Yeah, right.
So anyway, top 10. What do you got?
Top 10 canned beverages of all time. I'll run my 10 through 2. Number 10, Zero Sugar A&W Root Beer.
Oh, good one.
It is, in my opinion, the greatest form of root beer. It's so tasty. And usually, like, with zero sugar or diet versions of sodas, you can kind of taste the weird aspartame, sucralose kind of chemicaliness.
Yeah.
It does not. It's hidden by the wonderful flavors of root beer.
That's pretty amazing.
It is fantastic. I'm not a huge soda guy, right?
I know that.
I'm not.
That's
yeah,
true.
I'm not a soda drinker. It's either water, coffee, or sparkling water, or energy drinks for me. But yeah, that is a soda I had to put in the top 10 because it is fantastic. Number 9, Great Lakes Barrel Aged Christmas Ale. It is fantastic.
Wow.
The best Christmas beer I have ever had, and easily in my top 10 canned beverages. Number 8, the Arizona RX Energy Tonic. If you've ever tried that.
I have not.
Most places still have them for 99 cents. Some of the shittier places charge like $1.50 now, which is kind of whack. But it is fantastic. It's like an herbal tea energy drink, essentially.
Okay.
And it's really good. It is very, very good. And for being $1, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, no doubt.
Number 7, the Trader Joe's Pineapple Hard Cider. I'm a huge pineapple guy.
Okay.
I do enjoy my ciders, even though some of them can get pretty sweet. This one was not overly sweet, and it's fantastic. We, for a segment coming up later, our official beer review, we use the Untapped app to rank beers and ciders and malt beverages on how much we enjoy them. I had tried that one, I think, a year ago when I first tried it. I gave it a 4.75.
Oh.
Out of 5. It is fantastic. Number 7, the Revolution Brewing Maple Jacket Barley Wine Ale. It's thick, it's heavy, it's wintry, and the reason we haven't tried it on the Mark Mo show is because it's very expensive.
Yeah.
I think a 6-pack of 12-ounce cans runs something like $20 or $30.
Damn.
But goddamn is it good.
Yeah.
It is really good. I don't remember if it's limited run or not. They may have already went through the run.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. Number 5, the Cherry Lime LaCroix. The best sparkling water I've ever had. And I love sparkling water, but that is far and away the best one. It comes in the slim cans because it's special and cool.
Ooh.
It's fancy. But it is absolutely wonderful. Number 4, Not Your Father's Root Beer. The better version of root beer.
Yeah.
Making root beer floats with that is a dream come true, quite honestly. Number 3, the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. I'm a big IPA guy, and I think that's probably my favorite IPA of all time.
Is it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And number 2 on my list, Mountain Dew Kickstart Pineapple Orange Mango energy drink.
Oh, energy drink. Yep.
I never knew until probably in the last year or so that Mountain Dew makes an energy drink called Kickstart. And that's the thing, when I get energy drinks, I don't want them to be super sugar heavy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a huge sugar guy anyway. But yeah, I looked at it and it's like 10 grams of sugar for the whole thing, where like a typical can of Mountain Dew is like 50.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not so bad. And I tried it, and it's one of the most wonderful canned beverages to grace my tongue.
Wow. Well put.
Absolutely. And also a big pineapple guy. Should have said that.
Yeah. Not on your pizza, though.
No.
That'll get you hurt.
Pineapple stays sweet, not savory.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was number 2, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My top 10 list. Number 10, Busch Light. Because of the cheaper beers, that one does not offend my palate as much, and when it's cold, it's actually not too bad.
Sure. And you also found the trick of you can put like a lime and an orange in there.
Yep. Yeah, you get a fruity Busch.
Fruity Busch. That's our favorite thing.
Indeed. Love a fruity Busch. Number 9, Modelo.
Big Modelo guy, eh?
Yeah, a little lemon in there. Modelo's pretty good.
Negro Modelo's fantastic.
Yeah, Negro Modelo's pretty good.
The amber version, I think.
Yeah, amber's cute. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know her really that much.
Amber, I hardly know her.
Yeah. Heyo. Well, that's back to the list. Anyway, number 8, Coors Light. Number 7, Bang Purple Haze. If you like grape,
grape is fantastic. Mm-hmm. And that is a great
underrated
drink.
Fruit flavor.
Oh, I agree. Underrated fruit as well.
I don't like the fruit.
Oh.
Most fruits I don't like. I like their flavoring.
This is true.
I like their flavoring. I don't like to eat them.
Yeah.
Grapes are one of them. Like, you put them in your mouth, and I feel like, why am I eating an eyeball?
It's nature's gusher.
It is nature's gusher.
Yeah.
Like, you bite into it, and it's just like a big fat piece of boba in your mouth. I'm like, no. It's the reason I don't drink boba. It's the same reason I don't eat grapes.
Don't eat grapes, sure. Those Bang energy drinks, those are like popping, man. That's like 300 mils of caffeine in there. Those get you going.
Almost enough for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost enough for me. I literally need an injection of caffeine to keep moving every day. I don't know how I do it. Number 6, Guinness.
Oh, there you go.
Number 6, Guinness. Aiden has perfected the can pour.
The can pour of Guinness I have down to a science.
That is fair. I agree.
It's just fantastic. Now, out the bottle, it's fine. It's good. It's still Guinness. But the can, you get the little
better in the can.
You get the little ball of nitrogen in there.
Yes.
Similarly to how it's nitrogenated out of the keg as well.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Number 5, Diet Dr. Pepper.
God, I love Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah, it's so good. I don't know what the 23 flavors are. I don't want to know.
Yeah, sometimes a mystery is best left unsolved.
Right. Yep. So it's like Diet Dr. Pepper. You want to keep those 23 to yourself. Feel free. You know, the Colonel, you got all your herbs and spices. You just do you, boo.
Yeah.
I don't need to try to copy you.
Yeah. And there's like people online who are like, oh, well, I know what the 11 herbs and spices are, and I block them immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, how dare you?
Wow, yeah, great for you.
Yeah. What would the Colonel think?
Oh, Colonel's going to...
He's going to be quite cross.
He is going to be cross. He's going to be crisscross.
Whoa, applesauce.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not where I wanted that to go.
Were you thinking of the rap artists?
I was thinking of the rap artists. And then you said applesauce, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, his white is showing.
Yeah. He went from pineapple to applesauce, and just like all his street
pineapple
cred
apple pen or whatever. I never had street cred.
Yeah, you're like, I never had street cred. Are you kidding me?
How do you have a reputation below 0?
Below 0. That's fair. Number 4, Miller Lite. Number 3, Miller High Life.
Ooh, there you go.
And number 2...
Champagne of beers.
It is a champagne of beers. Number 2, Diet Pepsi.
Big Diet Pepsi guy over there.
Huge. And, I want to give a shout out to Diet Coke, but only the Diet Coke at McDonald's.
Yeah, they do it different somehow.
They do. They put crack in it. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, they put the cocaine back in Diet Coke, is what they do. Allegedly, I hear.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you is in order,
yes.
I guess.
All right, we're on to number 1.
Numero uno, best canned beverage of all time, in my humble opinion. The Monster Zero Ultra. The white can. The Monster White Can.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's got this like tropically citrusy kind of flavor to it, where your tongue is kind of confused. It's like, is that pineapple? Is there lime in there? A papaya or guava? Like, what's going on? And it doesn't matter. It's one of the greatest energy drinks I've ever had, and the only reason I don't get it more is because it's a little too pricey for my taste. So I just buy energy drinks from Aldi because they're almost as good and like 1/3 the cost.
Well, yeah.
But that's the best canned beverage in my opinion is the white Monster can. It's just so good, and it gets the heart pumping.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So mine, to no surprise, the PBR 16-ounce can.
The Peeber.
Yeah. There's a reason I walk into most bars and they just put it in front of me.
Pint of Peeber ready to go.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
Yeah. And that's something I've noticed too, is there's very few places that tap a PBR keg. They just have pints of PBR cans.
That's true.
Which is fine. I mean, PBR is PBR.
Yeah.
The Peeber remains good.
But I like the 16-ounce can more than the draft.
Oh, is that right?
Way more. Like, I actually do not like the draft.
What about it do you think changes?
I don't know. The flavor profile is just different.
Concentration of bubbles, or maybe drinking it out of glass is different.
Yeah, there's one bar in particular in town, and that I'll get the draft from a lot because they just happen to have draft specials for the domestics, and usually it's PBR, old style, or light.
Okay.
And I will take the light or the old style before I will take the PBR
kidding.
draft.
Wow.
I just don't like it. And maybe it's their tap. I don't know. Maybe if I
be.
tried another place, it might be different. But I'm not a fan.
Interesting how that works.
But I love it out of the can.
Yeah. Fancy that.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy that. You always learn something new.
Just like the Guinness in the can versus Guinness in the bottle.
Yeah, this is true. True.
It's two different drinks, in my opinion.
I agree. Fully agree.
Well, if you have any canned beverages that we didn't mention that you love,
we were definitely caffeine and beer heavy.
Oh, very much so.
But that's most of the good canned beverages.
Maybe Reginald Crotchbottom is sitting there going, I do happen to like the tomato, tomato juice in the can.
I drink caper brine out of a can. I'm Reginald.
Did they mention rat milk? Yes, we did. We did.
We can't not mention it.
We do not want to disappoint.
Yes.
That is for sure. All right, this is where Aiden goes down the Reddit rabbit hole. He does this every week, and he makes it out most times. Sometimes we have to send a rescue party.
This is true.
But he's here, which means he made it out. So what'd you find down the Reddit rabbit hole?
I found an interesting article here. Annual theft losses in the United States.
Ooh.
And this comes from the FBI Uniform Crime Reporting, and this statistic is accurate of 2012 reporting. Annual theft losses in the United States, and I found this very interesting. So, these types of theft, robbery, is $0.34 billion annually.
Wow.
In the United States. Auto theft, Grand Theft Auto, if you will.
GTA 5.
$3.8 billion.
Yep. And that's just from my gameplay alone.
Exactly. Burglary, in general, kind of a wide term, $4.10 billion in the U.S. annually.
Wow.
Mind you, these statistics are a decade and change old. So these numbers are probably a little more inflated, but this is just the most accurate graph I could get recently. Larceny, $5.3 billion yearly, thefted in the U.S. Here's where it gets crazy. Those numbers I just mentioned are about 25% of this graph.
Oh, no.
The other 75% are some form of wage theft.
Really?
Approximately 75% of theft yearly in the United States is wage theft from the working class. Is that not fucking crazy?
That's unbelievable.
Off-the-clock violations.
Oh.
$3.2 billion every year.
Wow.
Rest break violations. $4 billion every year. Overtime violations. $8.8 billion every year. The largest portion of this pie graph, about 1/3 of it, minimum wage violations, $23.2 billion.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Every year in the United States. Theft in this country. 3/4 of theft in this country are wage violations.
That's gross. That's so
wage
gross.
theft.
God.
How foul is that?
That's foul.
I mean, that's... And what is the fucking billionaire-owned media run? Yeah. Oh, store got robbed recently. Oh, the 7-Eleven got held up. They're stealing Kias and Hyundais. They're reporting on the 25% of this graph that affects them.
Good Lord.
75% of theft losses in the U.S. are wage theft violations. Interesting how those don't get reported.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. That's what I found going down the Reddit rabbit hole, and it just kind of made me mad.
Yeah,
just
wow.
kind of made me mad.
That
3 fucking quarters.
God, that's unreal. I would have never guessed that.
Yep.
If I had 10 guesses, I wouldn't have guessed it. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I found that insane.
That is insane. Wow.
Straight from the FBI's mouth.
Yeah. Well...
From 2012, so it's
so reputable. Reputable
so
agency at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. All right, before we take our final break, while you were sleeping, so Aiden takes a look at things like movies and TV shows and YouTubers and various other things in pop culture, the things that kind of slid under the radar. But Aiden finds them. He finds them and he says, "Hey, you. No, really, I'll wait a minute. Go to a mirror.
Yeah.
It's cool. All right,
you.
Did you get there? You.
Or just like selfie mode on your phone.
Just selfie mode, whatever.
Unless you're driving,
fine.
in which case you got the rearview mirror. Just a thought.
Or you could just pop on your phone and just cause death and mayhem.
Most people do.
Yeah, indeed they do.
Is what I hear.
That's what I hear. So, for everybody, except for Don, who just looked at his phone while he was driving and...
passed away tragically.
Killed a school bus full of nuns. So, what did we miss?
You guys missed a YouTube video. Now, I think I've talked about this YouTuber before. They are Drew Gooden. Excellent YouTuber. This dude goes back to the Vine days of social media and then transitioned over to YouTube. And this YouTube video is called Greed is Destroying the World.
Greed?
Greed. Now, you can probably look it up and find it by typing Greed is Destroying the World, Drew Gooden, and you will find it. It is And it's an amazing video. It's just over 30 minutes long, so you could probably watch it during your lunch break if you get one, which most of us don't. He's not a political commentary guy. He's just a commentary YouTube. He'll talk about sports media or silly bad Christmas movies and just funny things like that. And out of the blue, in winter of 2025, he drops this video. Greed is Destroying the World. Probably one of the best researched and presented videos on how billionaires and corporations are destroying the earth and society as we know it.
Right.
This dude that talks about bad Christmas movies just woke up one day. Now, granted, not to downplay Drew Gooden. He's a very intelligent and funny guy. But I was just kind of flabbergasted at how well presented this was. And you know me. I've brought a handful of YouTubers before, Vsauce and Veritasium of the science genre. And I love well-presented things. I love complex topics that are kind of broken down and put in terms that are easier to grasp. And that's exactly what this is. It's not like the bullshit jargon you hear on CNBC. It's not like, dividends and stock breakdowns and shit. No, it's put, not to dumb it down, it's put in layman's terms with overwhelming evidence to back it up. And it's just the best presented I've ever seen the argument against this weird, destructive, corporatist oligarchy we find ourselves in.
Yeah. Yep.
And I just recommend everyone go out there and watch it because it's incredible. It's incredible, and it's not going to take you a lot of time. It does not beat around the bushes. It's just like, here's fact, here's why, and it's presented in a wonderful visual manner that I find very entrancing to observe.
Okay.
And he sources every source in his description. In case you're like, I don't know about that, you can literally click on the thing and be like, oh, it came from the Department of Labor. Okay.
Right.
So I just wanted to shout that video out. It does have 5.8 million views, so it's not to say this went under the radar, but it's to say that I think it's not reaching the people who need to hear it the most.
The most, that's fair, and I think that's a really good look at it, because 5.8 million views is good. It's very good.
Yes.
But, when you're a country of, 350 million?
Right. And this video, not to glaze it too much, but in my opinion, it's better presented and researched than most Netflix documentaries that just stretch shit out and they're like, oh, our biggest presenter, he's never talked about it before, and it's just some fucking chode. Right. No, this is where it's at. Yeah, greed is destroying the world. Yep. The video on YouTube you should watch.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, and we are going to take our final break, maybe a nap, maybe something to eat. Might go for a walk.
Wash the car, do the laundry.
Feed the hog.
Feed the hog.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll be back. All right, we're back, everybody. Hello.
Hola.
I am your host of this wonderful podcast, Mark Mo Show. I'm Mark Maloney, along with Aiden Maloney. And we're in the home stretch. We do a beer review and then World of Weird News coming up as well. But first, let's chug down some beverage, and may technically not be beer, but
but I think it technically is.
Oh, all right.
Interessante.
Speak that truth.
This is grape.
Grape.
That's just
grape
what
drank,
it's called.
Baby.
That's just the perp. That's just what it's called. It is grape hard seltzer made by Happy Dad. It's a brew, but it's brewed by. I had to do some deep research because on Untapped, which we mentioned earlier, it's just an app on your phone that you can use and rank beers and where you had it, what your flavor notes were, and all that.
Get in social circles, and then you just share that information.
Yeah,
it's fun.
And on the app, it'll tell you you drank Cold Snap. That's made by the Samuel Adams Brewery. This just says contract brewery under Happy Dad. So they just contracted a brewery, And I had to go to the Green Bay Press Gazette to find out that it is made in Wisconsin by the Minhas Brewery, is where they make it. And that article is accurate as of 2021, so I'm not sure if that has changed, but that is the most recent thing I can find out about it. So it's made in Wisconsin, I believe, and it's grape flavored. The style guide, they say, Happy Dad Grape Hard Seltzer is a true game-changer refreshment for those seeking crisp, delightful, gluten-free seltzer experience. Unlike other seltzers, it boasts a gentle level of carbonation and all-natural flavors to ensure a pure, unadulterated taste that leaves no lingering aftertaste. All natural grape offers a light and invigorating sensation with every sip. Whether at a ball game, poolside, hitting the beach, enjoying a lakeside retreat, or simply sharing good times at a barbecue, this is your ideal companion for those memorable moments with friends and family. Make Happy Dad Grape Hard Seltzer your go-to beverage to elevate any occasion with its fruity and refreshing charm.
Wow, that is something. Now, what I did notice in all those different examples of when and how you might enjoy a Happy Dad, I noticed driving a school bus full of handy-capable children up a mountainside was not one of them, and I'm kind of insulted by that.
That seems like a strange exemption they made.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can write to whoever owns the company, which we kind of discovered might be a very disturbing person.
I rather enjoy it. I don't know about you.
Alrighty, we're drinking it out the can today, enjoying it in the A&M studios, and we'll give you a ranking on a scale from 0 to 5 and give you our flavor profile. Grape Hard Seltzer Slancha.
Slancha.
Smells incredible.
I'm not getting the hate. I don't understand the hate on this. Not that they get a lot, but I mean, you see some of the rankings. It's good. It's clean. It's not overly grapey.
I will say it is more aromatic than it is flavorful.
Flavorful, yeah.
Yeah. It smells like grape Kool-Aid. It smells like that classic like Concord grape scent, that grape Kool-Aid flavor, but it's very light in the mouth.
Super.
It reminds me of something. I don't know what it is, though. Ooh, I'll go back in for another sip. It smells amazing.
Like, for example, when I gave my review, or actually part of my top 10 list, was the Bang Purple Haze.
Yeah.
That is very grapey.
Yes. Yeah, that flavor is full of
that's
grape.
very grapey. This is just a hint. But you get it.
Yes.
But it's just a hint, and it's just your palate's clean. It's just a very clean drink.
You know what the note I'm getting? That I knew what it was, and it just hit me? Greek yogurt.
Oh my God, what?
I swear to God, there's a note of Greek yogurt in there when it's first on your palate. That kind of acidic, kind of holds your tongue for a while. I swear to God that's in there because it's Concord grape on the nose, and it hit my mouth, and I'm like, that's Greek yogurt.
I like it. I like it. It says Happy Dad, and I'm happy. So no false advertising there.
I love the scent, and I too love grape-flavored things. I love grapes.
I do, yeah.
I love grapes, and I love grape-flavored things as well. They make I believe it's a Mountain Dew Kickstart that's a grape flavor.
Yeah, how
is
many
one
grapes?
Of them. Sir, this is a lemonade stand. But yeah, this is not grape on the mouth like the energy drinks or the sodas are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because when you like Grape Crush, very grapey.
Yes. Yeah. I'm torn on how to rank this, honestly. Because when I took that first whiff, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. That's Concord grape wonder right there. And then it hit my tongue, and it's just like, it's giving grape-flavored Greek yogurt to me.
Yeah, I don't get the Greek yogurt, but to be fair, I don't think I've ever eaten grape yogurt. Or no, Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Or grape yogurt, for that matter.
Sure. I swear it's in there.
Yeah, like I do get a little bit of flavor on the palate, but it's not overbearing. It's just kind of there. And it's just kind of grapey, but it's very mild.
It is mild. Yeah.
Now,
I definitely see how you could pair this with like a hot dog if you're at like the Cubs game, you know?
I have to be honest, I was also thinking of a pairing but I was going to pair it with Tito's vodka. Now,
because you
call me what you will.
This is to be fair 5% ABV. So if you wanted to,
you could add a kicker,
bump that up to a 10.
Right.
You could put a shot of 2 shots of vodka. Glug
Two
glug
shots.
glug glug
Glug glug glug. Exactly. Why not? Let's get a couple of shooters at your local store.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if you could almost pair it. You know those like little Pink Whitney, like lemonade vodkas? I wonder if that would pair, because anytime I eat Skittles, which is rare. I'm not a big candy guy. I'm not a big Skittles guy, but anytime I eat Skittles, if you eat 2 grape Skittles paired with 1 lemon Skittle, the flavor is incredible.
Interesting.
So grape and citrus do work.
Do work together.
Yeah. Keep
That's
that in mind.
We're going to have to keep that in mind. I like it. I like that it's not overly grapey.
It's just so good on the nose. I'm definitely going to add aromatic to my flavor profile. I'm torn on how to rank it. I'm going to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting. I was looking in your flavor profiles, like they give you the top 5, but then you can, in the app, you can kind of go in and there's like 150 other different types of, probably even more than that. So I was going to add crisp because that was not on one of the top 5.
Crisp or clean, yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to add that. So it's in alphabetical order, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at things like creamy, cranberry. Do you know I'm looking at 2 words, and it says corn grits.
Corn grits.
That's hysterical because I want to know, because somebody created it, which means there's some beverage out there that reminds them of corn grits. Corn
Grits is such a specific thing.
So specific.
Now, to be fair, on this Grape Happy Dad seltzer, anytime you check into a beer and give it your ranking and your thoughts on it, it has 5 flavor profiles, which I believe are the most selected flavor profiles. And the 5 that were given to select were grapes, sweetener, balanced, creamy, and butyric. And we had to do some research as to what butyric meant.
So I looked at that word. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen that word before.
And it's based on butyric acid, which we did some research, and seems that if something a drink tastes butyric, it can be acidic or fatty tasting. Which, to be fair, might be that Greek yogurt note I'm getting.
That you're getting. Just, that little bit of acidity in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is kind of interesting.
That is interesting.
Very interesting. I'm torn. I swear, I love it, and then there's that Greek yogurt note, and it's like, why is this here? I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5.
2.5 out of 5. I am at a 3.5. I'm at 3.5. I do like it. I would definitely have that in the fridge.
Sure.
On a hot day, and I think it'd just be super refreshing. So yeah, I do like it.
And as always, we both have different palates, and I'm like IPA, Belgians, and stouts, and you're stouts and lagers enjoyer, and so take this with a grain of salt. If you combine our scores, that's an average of 3 out of 5. So take that how you will.
That's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. And it's funny because like your 2.5, my 3.5 comes out to a 3, and I think the overall ranking was 3.1.
3.17.
So kind of that checks out.
I unlocked a badge.
I unlocked free THC seltzers.
Wow. Well, you have fun with that. I can't do it.
You can't do it.
I'm not allowed.
I'm unemployed. I can do it till the cows come home.
I got a badge for International Women's Day of 2026.
Ooh.
Which is very cool. As Untapped says, we're excited to unveil our annual badge in honor of International Women's Day, shining a light on the amazing contributions of women and non-binary individuals within the craft beer scene, and celebrating their creativity, passion, and dedication. Let's raise our glasses to the pioneers who forged a path for the next wave of female, femme-identifying, and non-binary brewers.
Ooh.
God bless their souls.
Yeah, I got Untapped at home level 12.
Woo, the big 1-2.
Yeah, I'm a home drinker. Well, sometimes. Sometimes we go where the people are. Because they're pretty and they're nice. And I like to drink with them. What's wrong with that? Anyway.
Which is crazy because half the time on the Mark Mo show, you're like, I hate people.
You know.
You walk you really toe the line.
Life's about balance, right? So.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yes, most definitely. I unlocked the International Women's Day.
There you go. Yep.
We're excited to unveil our annual badge in honor of International Women's Day, shining a light on the amazing contributions.
I swear I could have just read this.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
What the?
Did you? Were you not there for that part?
I was there for that part.
Did you want me to say it again, or should we just pause the video? I can go back and play you when I said all that, or
I'm just gonna say.
You started reading it. I'm like, oh, he's doing a bit, and then you kept going, and I was like, oh my god, did he not hear when I said all that?
I did.
Oh no!
I didn't realize it till I got a couple of sentences in, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh man!
To be fair,
less
than 2 weeks ago, I got smashed by a car.
This is true.
And I landed on my head.
You got the scrambled eggs.
So I'm not dementia Don yet, but I struggle.
Give him a break.
I struggle. God damn it. I'm also landed the free level 15. Did you read that one?
No. No,
Okay.
Mark Mo, I did not.
Well, I got it.
There you go.
Yay. Ah, Jesus Christ.
So what's land to the free level 15? Or were you not going to read it?
I'm not reading it.
I'm not. Now I'm protesting.
Yeah. I'm not going to read it. No.
Now I'm mad.
Freaking losing it. Absolutely losing it. This hard seltzer's not enough. Do we have alcohol? We just need to... Yeah. Oh, my God.
Should have brought that Tito's with you.
Oh, my God. I need an Italian beef and vodka right away. Right away. Good God. What are we at now? God, we're not done. Okay.
You announced the last segment in the opening to this segment.
I did. I know that I got.
Oh, okay. You got that part?
That I got. I was just looking at the clock.
Oh, okay.
Son of a... Anyway. Now it is time for the world of weird news to close out the show. Close out everything. Anyway, I'm going to read mine because I'm probably going to have a stroke. So... This one comes from the Rockingham, North Carolina County Sheriff's Department, announced on February 20th that it had located a woman who went missing in Virginia on December 9th of 2001.
Whoa.
Michelle Hundley Smith, now 62, kissed her kids goodnight and left her home to do some Christmas shopping around 8:30. She was not seen again.
Yo.
Detectives said they had received new information about her and made contact with her, but Smith requested that her whereabouts remain a secret.
Yo, what? Whoa.
Wow.
She smooched the kids on the forehead and then bounced. She was like, yo, later. Later, stinkies. I'm done with your dirty diapers and your sick attitudes. Mama's gone.
Now, the individual that wrote this article ended the story with, Netflix, are you getting this?
Oh my God. Not everyone needs a documentary.
No. I just find it fascinating that 25 some odd years ago, she checked out.
She had had enough. And you know what? That's actually a better ending. You see these tragic stories sometimes. Or like my girlfriend will like fall asleep listening to these true crime stories.
Yeah.
And there's always these really disturbing ones of mothers who just snap. They just snap and they kill their children, and the husband finds the dead kids, and the wife is just like, I don't know what happened.
Right, they play stupid.
Right. And it's just like, I understand how, like, we talk about mental health, mental wellness all the time on the show, but to just snap and kill your kids, at least Homegirl was just like, I think I've had enough. I'm a bounce. And you know what? That might just be the happy ending.
It might be.
Because otherwise it could have been a true crime story.
That's right.
So bless this woman. Hopefully her life away from those dastardly dumb kids, because I assume they're pieces of shit. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
I'm not, because fuck them kids. But still, okay. Get this, and I'm going to take it from a different perspective. Think of all of the manpower and the hours and the taxpayer dollars spent to find her when she just bounced.
Right.
She's just like, I'm out. She could have left a note. Don't look for me. Don't call the cops. I'm out.
Yeah. This is true. But then again, I don't know, it's so tough, because if someone wants to disappear and you leave a breadcrumb, I mean, you can hope that the husband or the children won't go out and search for her. But if she just wanted to disappear,
right?
Maybe you just bounce and you go work in some small town in South Dakota, and you're like, you change your name,
right?
Because I mean, witness protection program is not super easy to get into.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not, but in the same sense, too, imagine all the interviews that dad had to sit through with the police and be like, where's your wife? Well, I'm
here
home
to find that out.
Yeah, where were you at 11:37?
Right, because the spouse is the first suspect.
Well, I got home, and then where did you get home from? Imagine all of that he had to go through.
This is true.
And she just bounced.
It
makes you, like, if you're that dude, it makes you want to go to the police station and just cross your arms and just stare at them.
You motherfuckers.
Yep, I had to go through all this.
Right.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
That
like I
is
said,
tough.
She should have just left a message. Hey, don't look for me. I'm bouncing. See ya.
Yeah, see ya. Best of luck.
Best of luck.
I see your point. I definitely see your point.
Yeah, man. I feel for that dad. Not only because he had to, like, pick up and be, like, super dad
Single
now,
father, right.
You know, and that could have just as easily been a super mother. But in this particular story, it's a super dad, and he'd be like, oh, he's probably got to work. Now he's got to take care of these kids.
Being a single dad with no heads up is also a stressor, so...
That's a stressor.
Yeah.
Plus the fact he's thinking, oh, my God, what happened to her?
Right.
She got kidnapped.
Exactly.
Mexican cartel.
Am I going to get a ransom note, or...
Right. What am I getting? Am I getting a finger in the mail? What's going to... you just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Crazy.
I agree. My story here, in the world of weird news, comes from the Tampa Bay Times.
Ooh, wow. Sounds like Florida man.
Florida man. Breaks into home, cooks meal, tells homeowner, go back to sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Here's the subtitle. The 19-year-old Marine was drunk at the time, deputies said.
That's how it starts, usually.
Oh, shit. Here we go. From the Tampa Bay Times. A 19-year-old Florida man was arrested last Tuesday after breaking into a home and cooking himself a meal, deputies said. According to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, Gavin Krim, an active duty Marine living in Palm Harbor, entered James Appelt's home in Huntington Boulevard in Safety Harbor through an unlocked back door around 4 a.m., according to his arrest report. He made his way to the kitchen where he cooked and ate food belonging to Appelt. Deputies said Krim was under the influence of alcohol at the time. Hey, no kidding.
Uh-huh.
Appelt told the deputies he confronted Krim, who told him, quote, go back to sleep, and kept eating. Appelt told Krim he was going to call the police, after which Krim fled. Deputies said they found Krim shortly afterward in a swampy, wooded area behind the house.
Oh, no.
Krim was arrested on a felony charge of burglary of an occupied dwelling. He was booked into the county jail and released the next day after posting the $1,000 bail. According to the Department of Defense, Krim had been a member of the Marine Corps since June 11, 2018.
Oh, wow.
Yikers, big dog.
Wow, gets his drink on.
His drink on. I'm sure this house has food. I'll let myself in.
Hey, look, man, listen to what I say. So, I'm in a house. It's not my house.
Got the hungry.
But this Marine, this Semper Fi. I was saying, I cook for you, but for me.
Nah, go back to sleep. Papa's eating his meal.
You got sage?
Where's the rosemary?
Where's the rosemary? No, not your wife. That's in the spice.
The Marine Corps is just
my
like,
God.
should have just kept eating the crayons.
I know, right?
It's like, God damn it. It's a bad look for us, Krim.
So much better when he's sitting in Afghanistan eating that whole 64
Crayola
Crayola pack. Oh, no.
I like the yellow flavor.
The yellow one is the sun. Yeah.
Thank you, Krim. Very good.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Just tap him on the head. It's doing good, buddy. Oh, that's crazy. What a crazy story.
Yeah.
What a crazy way to end.
It almost makes me wonder, like, what did he make for the meal?
How
elaborate was the cooking? Like,
wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, like, did the homeowner wake up and he's like, Italian cuisine at this hour?
He comes downstairs. He's scared shitless. His big Marine.
He got like a chef's hat on.
So he's got a chef's hat on. He's like, I have done a rack of lamb along with mint jelly and these garlic potatoes. Enjoy.
The homeowner's like, the lamb is fucking raw. Where's the lamb sauce? I've eaten this.
It was only then that he realized
he'd broken into Gordon Ramsay's home.
Gordon Ramsay's house.
You feed me this slop.
And then right then he's like, oh my God, I gotta go back to Afghanistan. I gotta get out of here.
I think I'm gonna barf. Look how raw it is.
Look how raw it is. Mint jelly?
I've eaten this.
Where did you get this mint jelly from? Aldi?
You got it from a can? From a can? You could make it at home.
Oh my God. Oh, that's good.
It's fucking frozen.
It's frozen. Bollocks. So funny. Oh, Jesus. What a way to end.
God bless.
End but not end season 5. Because as I said, this is usually it's 10 episodes, and this is the end of the season 5.
Typically, it goes a quarter. So it's
about
like
right.
10 episodes. Ideally, 2 interviews, but, those come and go when they happen.
Yep.
When scheduling allows.
Yes.
But, yeah, the Mark Mo show itself is 10 per season.
Yes, it is. And so this upcoming interview, which is going to take place next week, is going to be with Ava Rainwater. She's a local singer-songwriter who is not even scratched the surface of her talents, and her voice is amazing. So she's agreed to come on to the Fireside Chats portion of the Mark Mo Show, which is usually about a 25 to 35-minute interview. But she has her own music. So, copyright, middle finger to you.
Right. Unless she gets a label, and the label's like, hello, Mark Mo Show.
Yeah, right.
Tink, tink, tink on the glass.
Tink, tink, tink.
Gosh, damn it.
Damn it, we can't win.
Rainwater, give us an out.
Throw us a bone, come on. But no, she's going to sit down. She's going to play a few of her songs. And we're going to not only introduce all of Valpo, Indiana to Ava, but hopefully everybody across the country and around the world.
Malaysia, Russia, India,
yeah, absolutely.
Curacao.
Amazing voice. Can't wait to get her on the show. And she's a good peeps, man. And that's kind of what we talked about a little bit earlier in the show. You find good people with talent. I don't mind putting them on the air. And if it helps, great. If it doesn't, hey, we give it a shot. But in this case, I don't think this will be wasted time at all. It is going to be a really good interview, and I'm looking forward to it. And if you're listening and you are in Valpo or the region, keep an ear out, keep an eye out for her, because I think it's going to be some good stuff coming up really soon. So
it'll be bueno.
So maybe she's more of the bridge from season 5 to season 6, but. It's going to be some good stuff. And then, of course, we always take a week off of the Mark Mo Show at the end of every season, which also coincides with St. Patrick's Day weekend, because in Chicago, you don't celebrate just for a day on St. Patrick's Day. You celebrate pretty much the whole month.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take. And
you go hard on the week, but you also get the whole month.
You get the whole month. So for us, it's pretty much the weekend before St. Patty's Day. That we have a good time. On Saturday, we go to downtown Chicago, throw back a few pints, sing some folk Irish tunes, and listen to some bagpipers and have a good time. And then Sunday is the south side of Chicago. very Irishy part of the city. And yeah, that's a parade and beer, and I know this is going to be weird when I say it, but pizza. Now, for those of you that know, you know. Most of you are like, pizza? What, this fucking guy? You know.
You gotta... Okay, let him educate you.
Yeah. So, I'm really... Let's see. I'm actually looking at the time of our podcast, because it could take a minute. There's a thing in Chicago called tavern-style pizza. Now, deep dish is quote-unquote Chicago pizza. Now, I like a good deep dish once in a while.
It's fantastic.
You can't eat it all the time. You'd be 500 pounds.
Yeah.
But once in a while, usually when tourists come into town, oh, we want Chicago-style pizza, and they think deep dish. Real Chicago-style pizza is tavern-style pizza, very thin crust, circle, cut in squares. And yes, you do nail those little corner pieces immediately. That's what real Chicago pizza is, especially when you get out into the neighborhoods. Fox's is a South Side pizza place, not sponsored, soon to be sponsored, hopefully. Actually, no, because we have a new sponsor.
Oh, new information about that.
We have a new sponsor. It is a local place in Valparaiso, and when we kick off season 6, we're going to introduce you to them. So that's a teaser, haha. But Fox's is on the South Side of Chicago. So when we get to the South Side of Chicago, there's usually 2 conversations. We're getting Fox's Pizza or Pop's Beef. That's it. That's the conversation.
Right.
Once in a while, Jansen's drive-in, because it's a cool 1950s drive-in kind of thing, and their food's pretty good. But mostly beef or pizza. The pizza's exquisite. It's great. Very
Divine.
thin, cornmeal crust on the bottom.
Yep.
And the sausage is great. However they make the sausage, it's amazing. Great pizza. And so, because we don't get back there that often, when we're there, we head on down to the pub, we grab ourselves a big-ass pizza, and then they usually have this little old guy who, God, he's got to be pushing 80. And he gets in there with his little squeeze box, and he sings all these old Irish tunes. It's just a vibe.
It is.
It's a vibe.
It's a time.
It's a great time. So, if you're ever there, check out Fox's Pizza. There's other good spots, too. Rosangelina, Palermo's,
you gotta get
Nicovito's.
You got to get in line quick. It fills up.
Right. We always leave the parade early to make sure we get to Fox's, because otherwise you're not getting in the door. It's a very tiny pub. But it's a good time.
Yes.
It is definitely a good time. Anyway, we're up against it.
Yep.
We're
Later.
up against it.
See ya.
So, bye-bye.